Pardon, my lord. My lord, petitioner, one of the petitioner is a juvenile. He is staying in more than 9 years above in custody, my lord. My lord, this case before vacation I have mentioned before your
Division bench matter.
my lord, hearing matter, my lord.
Give it.
Yes, oblige, my lord.
By hearing more than 13 years in custody.
May I please your lordship. This is a PIL matter. This matter has been assigned to this division bench. This PIL matter has been assigned by the Honorable Chief Justice to this Honorable bench. This is a PIL matter relates to non-availability of safe and clean drinking water, my lord.
No, that is not this bench. That's a different bench. Katak bench you are telling perhaps.
No, sir. Regular bench ko question.
Regular bench.
This is not the PIL matters. Only this Katak problem. That is a special bench has been constituted.
No, man, there is an administrative order. I may be permitted only to mention the Chief Justice order, my lord. Place this matter before the division bench headed by Honorable Sri Justice S.K.Sahoo. Regular bench will
Whatever problem you are arising, that is in connection with that Katak problem. That Katak bench is sitting sometimes either every week or in 15 days.
My lord,
so it has to come before that bench, not before this bench. Give your memo, it will be listed. Yes.
For the entire state, my lord, our problem is...
It's all right. Yes. No.
Oblige.
जोड़ा 500 registered. Yes.
Evaluation custody, but case has not been admitted.
10 years.
12 years.
Give it.
Weekly list item number 30.
My lord.
Yesterday, Lordship directed to produce jail authority to appellant, namely Ranjan Parida and Rajani Parida. He was both of them are.
How many persons are?
3 persons.
3 persons.
Yes, my lord.
You are appearing for whom?
1 person, Ramachandra Parida.
Appellant number 2.
Yes.
He was appeared. 1 and 3.
Ramachandra Parida.
Yes, my lord.
So that earlier this court engaged perhaps Mr. Das.
Yes.
No, Subodh Kumar
Mahanti. Yes.
Okay. So by virtue of this court order, subsequently when you filed Bhinama, he has been disengaged, right?
Yes, my lord.
But you have filed Bhinama for only one.
Yes, my lord.
So now the maybe they have
Ranjan Parida. Ranjan Parida. Subuchi. Rajani Parida. देखंतु एई मुकदमा रे जो एपिल आपण माने फाइल करचंती सेइथिरे रामचंद्र परिडा वकील बाबू नियुक्ति पई कहिथिले एवं सरकारक पक्षरु वकील बाबू को नियुक्ति दिया हिचे सुशांत दास एवं तांकर पक्ष काहकु दे सुशांत दास
Yes, yes. Sushanta, associate. I am an associate, Sapan Kumar Pal.
How can he come then?
I am his associate, my lord.
No, are you filing a private Bhinama?
Yes, yes, my lord.
private.
तो तांको तरफु सुशांत दास एवं तांकर वकील बंधु को दिया हिची आपण माने यदि चाहिबे आपनक तरफु सरकारक तरफु तांको हमें ए मुकदमाटी लढिया पई दिया जाई पारिबो आउ जदि आपण आउ काहाकू दबा लई चाहुचंती ना कहिले हमें तांको आपनक तरफु करिया पई ସୁଯୋଗ ଦବୁ। ଏଇ ଯୋଉ ସୁଶାନ୍ତ ଦାସ ଯାହାକୁ ଇଏ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡା ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି, ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ତମ ପାଇଁ ଲଢିବା ପାଇଁ ସୁଯୋଗ ଦେବୁ, ନା ତମେ ତମର ଆଉ ଅନ୍ୟ ଓକିଲ ଦବା ପାଇଁ ଚାହୁଁଛ? କାହାର ନାଁ କହିଲେ ଆମେ ଦବୁ। ସେ ଇଏ ସର୍କଲ ଜେଲ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ଆପଣ କଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି? ପୋଲିସ ଯିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି, କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଆପଣ? ହଁ, ତାଙ୍କୁ ବୁଝେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ପକ୍ଷରୁ ଯଦି ସେ ଓକିଲ ଚାହାନ୍ତି ଦବା ପାଇଁ, ତାହେଲେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡାଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ଯିଏ କେସ୍ ମକଦ୍ଦମାଟି କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ଦେଇପାରୁ, ବା ସେ ଯାହାକୁ କହିବେ ଯଦି କାହାର ନାଁ ସେ ପ୍ରପୋଜ କରିବେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଆମେ ସରକାରଙ୍କ ତରଫରୁ ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ଲଢିବା ପାଇଁ ଦେଇପାରୁ। ବୁଝେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ବୁଝେଇକି ତାଙ୍କୁ
ସାର୍ ସେ କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସାର୍ ସୁଶାନ୍ତ ସାରଙ୍କୁ ଇଏ କରିବା ପାଇଁ କଣ କରିବା?
ଦେଲେ ତାଙ୍କୁ ହିଁ ଦେଇଦବା ତ? ଆଚ୍ଛା, ହଉ।
ସାର୍
ରଜନୀ ପରିଡା, ଠିକ ଅଛି, ଠିକ ଅଛି।
ठीक है
हाँ हाँ
ହେଲା ଦିଆ ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ। It appears that Mr. Sushant Kumar Das and his associates have filed V-Nama for the appellant Ramachandra Parida. Since the earlier engaged counsel by this court, namely Subodh Kumar Mahanti, has been disengaged, we ask the Lenin Council for the state to ensure the appearance of the other two appellants, namely Ranjan Parida and Rajani Parida, through virtual mode from jail, to ascertain as to whether they want to engage any other counsel, or if they will have no objection if court engages Sushant Kumar Das as their advocate. On the basis of such instruction, both the appellants, namely Ranjan Parida and Rajani Parida, appear from the jail through virtual mode, and we ascertained from them about the engagement of the advocate, and both of them stated that they have no objection if Mr. Sushant Kumar Das is engaged as their counsel. In view of such submission made, Mr. Sushant Kumar Das is engaged as the advocate for appellant Ranjan Parida and Rajani Parida. Yes, now you can move the application.
Yes, my lord.
ସେଟାକୁ ଇଏ କରେଇ ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, ତାଙ୍କୁ କହି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଯେ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ପରେ ଯେତେବେଳେ ଶୁଣାଣି ହବ ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇ ଦିଆଯିବ। ଟିକେ ଖାଲି କହିଦେଲେ ଆଉ ଟିକେ ଅନ୍ କରିଦେବ, କହିଦେବି ଏନଗେଜ୍ ହେଇଗଲା ବୋଲି।
ସୁଶାନ୍ତ ଦାସକୁ ଆଜି ତମ ତରଫରୁ କେସ୍ ମୋକଦ୍ଦମାକୁ ଲଢିବା ପାଇଁ ଏନଗେଜ କରାଗଲା।
ଠିକ ଅଛି, ସୁଶାନ୍ତ କୁମାର ଦାସଙ୍କ ନାଁ ପ୍ୟାନେଲ ଅଛି। पैनल टा देखंतु देखिन कहबे हला
Yes. ହେଲା
Nine.
Yes, now you can move
My
to
lord, my lord, in this case, petitioner challenged the judgment dated 17/12/2021, my lord. My lord, petitioner convicted under section 302, 34, 304B and 190A and 34 IPC, my lord. My lord, basing upon the, my
how
lord,
this Ramachandra Parida
yes, my lord,
is related to the deceased.
Sosura, my lord.
parents in law and
Uh-huh. Oh, father-in-law has been released on. Oh, father-in-law has filed the bail application. Okay. So, what is the name of the deceased?
This is Ruby Parida.
Ruby Parida.
Ruby Parida, my lord.
And this Ramchandra Parida is in judicial custody since when?
More than 9 years above, my lord. And 75, now he's in 75 years old, my.
no, that will come later. We'll go.
Yes, yes.
Date of
Date of
arrest.
Arrest, my lord, 8,
Final from the-
sorry. 8/3, 2015, my lord.
You have never been released on bail during trial.
No, my lord.
चार्ज में फाइनल कौन बचा सिख पड़ लगा
6/3/15.
रामचंद्र परिडा
6/3. रंजन परिडा.
नहीं रामचंद्र परिडा तो छक्की मरा ही तामने हाँ absconding in charge sheet ହେଇଥିଲା produced on 19/2/2016 bill ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି देखिए on 19/2/2000 नहीं ट्रायल कोर्ट रिकॉर्ड भर दे ट्रायल कोर्ट ऑर्डर शीट भर करो 19 ଗୋଟେ back କର ଆହୁରି ଏଟା ବି ଏରା ସେତେବେଳକୁ SDGM ର ଅଛି ଏଠି ଏଇଟା ହଉଛି ସେସନ୍ସ କୋର୍ଟର
ତାର
ହଁ ଥିବ ନିଶ୍ଚୟ देखिए से रिपोर्ट ଟିକେ ଦେଖିକି
date on which Ramchandra Parida was forwarded is 19/2/2016. 19/2/2016. Forwarded. 19/2/2016.
just absconding ହିସାବରେ ଦେଖେଇଲ ଫାଇନାଲ ଫର୍ମ ରେ
forwarding will lecture.
ଏଠି
Forwarding lecture.
ଏଇଠି ପୁରା ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡା ନମ୍ବର 2 ଏଠି ତଳେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି ଏଠି absconding ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି status produced ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି
ହଁ 19
19 ସେଟା ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର
ଦେଖିଲ original ଦେଖିଦେଲ
The strength of admittable, I apprehended the above mentioned persons, Ranjan Parida, Ramchandra Parida, Ranjani Parida, and Manuel Stikam Parida.
absconding on ଦେଖେଇଲ
On 16/2/2016, ଆଉ 19/2.
ହଁ ସେଇ 16 ଟା ଦେଖେ କିନ୍ତୁ ଆଧିରେ ଲେଖିଛି serial number 2 ରେ status of the accused ରେ ଲେଖିଛି absconding ସେଇ ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡା ମେ ବି ଭୁଲ ଲେଖିଥିବ ହଁ କୋଉ ଡେଟ୍ ହଉଛି ସେଟା
16/2/16 ରେ ସେ
16/2/16 2016 ମଧ୍ୟ ପୋଜିସନ ହଉଛି ରଜନୀ ପରିଡା ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ accused persons ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡା ରଜନୀ ପରିଡା ହଁ ତାପରେ ପ୍ରଡ୍ୟୁସ ତେଣୁ 17. 18. This record is produced and something is produced before this court. So on 19 to 2016. You were never released on bail during trial. That is your submission.
As per instruction of the my lord, he did not.
See. Right. So, our High Court re apan bail jaina.
No, my lord.
So that means if it is 19 to 2016, it means you have completed 8 years and 4 months, right?
Yes, my lord.
Okay. So, when the marriage was solemnized between your son and the deceased Ruby,
Marriage, one day,
bail ta move kariya ko ashanti ko
sorry, my lord.
As per the FIR allegation, my lord, before 4 months.
Before 4 months, yes, my lord. FIR 5-4 months before.
So, what is the cause of death of the deceased?
My lord, as per the dying declaration, he stated that एमाने ताको पोड़ी के मार देचन किरसन हरी पोड़ी के मारचन.
Postmortem report finding होची burn injury death.
Burn injury, yes.
Who is the doctor?
Doctor, my lord, PW
19.
PW 19. So dying declaration before whom that is stated?
Executive magistrate, my lord, PW
18, my lord. Executive magistrate, my lord, DCP, my lord.
PW
SCP.
18.
Yes, SCP, the police
Let's
person.
see that evidence. I was the SCP. पढ़ो अच्छी तो evidence.
Evidence, my lord.
Evidence नहीं किसी नहीं केमती कौन evidence है? You have not having the evidence copies of the witnesses with you.
No, my lord. Only.
How do you
my lord,
expect to
only
move
my
a
lord.
bail application?
My lord, I have only paper book, my lord.
Paper book रे अच्छी ना नहीं?
अच्छी.
आप पढ़ूना थी?
My lord, deposed that on 18/3/2015 in his.
कहाँ evidence पढ़ुचंदी?
My lord, PW 18 executive magistrate, my lord. Who is
PW 18 ना आरंभ हुई on 18/3.
No.
Some copy पढ़ो तो सेटा judgment.
Judgment.
थोड़ा पढ़ो सेटा बाहर करो. सेटा थोड़ा बाहर करो. सीटी.
18.
पेपर बुक अच्छी आपण पाखरे?
Yes,
देखेले आपण हमु देखेले कोटा पेपर बुक.
it is.
हां पेपर बुक रो PW 18 टा काढिले.
113 पेज बाहर करो.
Yes, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
Are you forgetting that this proceeding has been live streamed?
Yes, my
and
lord.
everybody is watching your performance?
Yes.
Yes, please press.
My lord, on 16/3/2015.
16/3 लिखा है जी?
6/6/6/3/2015. I was in working as a SCP.
I was in.
I was working as SCP Zone 2 Cuttack. That day, as per the direction of the DCP Cuttack, I proceeded to SC Medical Cuttack Burn Surgical Ward for recording of dying declaration as executive magistrate. Being the SCP Zone 2 Cuttack, I was vested with the power to act as a executive magistrate, my lord. On my arrival, SCB Medical Cuttack, I found Dr. Santosh Kumar Behera, Assistant Professor, Surgery, who was instructed with the duty asserting me to record the dying declaration of victim, namely Ruby Parida, wife of Ranjan Poda of village Mohuro Gunthapur under Kandarpur police station in connection with Kandarpur PS case number 19 dated 5/3/2015, my lord. On 6:50 p.m., doctor examined the victim Ruby Parida, found her feet to depose as she was conscious and oriented
Oriented.
oriented to time, place, and person. He certified the fitness of the victim to give her statement thereafter in his presence, as well as in presence of Vikram Jena, the brother of the victim. I recorded her statement in question answer from his verbatim. This is that declaration already marked as Exhibit 7. After recording the statement, I read over the
So let us come to that
contents
Exhibit
to the
7.
victim as well.
Wait. Let us come to that Exhibit 7. That is the dying declaration. Have you got the copy of Exhibit 7?
No, my lord.
ଚେଷ୍ଟା କରିଥିଲେ ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ Exhibit 7 ଟା ହଉଛି ଗୋଟେ dying declaration, କଣ ତା ଦେହରେ ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି? What sort of preparation you are having? Dying declaration ଉପରେ ଗୋଟେ case base ହେଇଛି, conviction base ହେଇଛି, ଆପଣଙ୍କ ପାଖରେ dying declaration copy ହିଁ ନାହିଁ, and you are addressing the court.
My lord, give me
ତୁମର ନାମ କଣ, ନାମ ଠିକଣା କଣ? ମୋର ନାମ ହେଲା ସୁଆଂଶୁ। ଘଟଣା କିପରି ହେଲା? ମୋର ସ୍ୱାମୀ କିଛି କାମ କରନ୍ତି ନାହିଁ, ମୋତେ ସବୁବେଳେ ବାପ ଘରୁ ଟଙ୍କା ଆଣିବାକୁ କହେ ଓ ମାଡ଼ ପିଟା କରେ। ଗତ ସୋମବାର ଦିନ ପଇସା ଆଣିବାକୁ କହିବାରୁ ମୁଁ ମନା କଲି। ସେ ରାଗି ଯାଇ ମୋତେ ଘରୁ ବାହାର କରିଦେଇ କବାଟ ବନ୍ଦ କରିଦେଲା। ଲୋକମାନେ ପାଟିତୁଣ୍ଡ କରିବାରୁ ଦିଅର ଘର ଭିତରକୁ ଟାଣି ନେଲା। ଘର ଭିତରେ ସ୍ୱାମୀ, ଦିଅର, ଶାଶୁ, ଶ୍ୱଶୁର ମିଶି କିରୋସିନ ଢାଳି ନିଆଁ ଲଗାଇ ଦେଲେ। ମୁଁ ବାହାରକୁ ଚାଲି ଆସିଲି। ଲୋକମାନେ ନିଆଁ ଲିଭେଇଲେ। ସମୟ ସେତେବେଳକୁ ସକାଳ ପ୍ରାୟ 8:30 ରୁ 9ଟା ହବ। So you have been implicated in the dying declaration, and this has been recorded after verifying your state of mind through the assistant professor of SCB. You are found to be in a state of mind. The deceased, and then it has been recorded by the SCP. So why it is to be disbelieved, and why bail is to be granted in a bride burning case within 4 months of the marriage? This thing has happened, and a young bride has lost her life.
My lord, I have for bail for Ramachandra Pada only, my lord.
ରାମଚନ୍ଦ୍ର ପରିଡ଼ା ପରା ଶ୍ୱଶୁର?
ହଁ,
ଇଏ
ଶ୍ୱଶୁର।
ଆପଣ ପଢିଲେ ପରା ଏଇ
Yes.
ଜିନିଷ ଶ୍ୱଶୁର ନାଁରେ ବି ଅଛି।
That his health is not well, and most of the time he is come to SC medical for treatment, my lord. He is 75-year-old.
Treatment is being given in the jail.
That's
Are you
why
not
I have
satisfied with the treatment?
no, my lord.
Now, if any such report comes that the disease with which he is affected,
Yes,
and
my
there is no provision for treatment in SU medical, and he requires to be taken medicine
yes.
treatment somewhere else, then things are.
Yes, my lord. My lord, my humble prayer, my lord. If my lord honorable court direct the jail authority, then he what I am saying before your lordship, he stated positively his health is not well, my lord. If my lord direct the authority, my lord.
Well, have you stated what sort of disease you are? ଦେଖିଲେ ତାଙ୍କର IATA.
Only, my lord, I have collect to photograph from the.
You have stated that he is suffering from various health problems.
Yes, my lord.
And aged about 73 years.
73 years.
That's all you have stated.
Only I have collected only 2 photographs.
Photograph টা କଣ ଅଛି?
His that health condition is not well. I am from SC medical.
SC medical କୁ ଆସିଥିଲେ ଚିକିତ୍ସା ପାଇଁ.
Yes.
The question that is put to you
Yes,
by
my
my
lord.
esteemed brother, that if inside the jail authorities are taking all sorts of care of you and
Yes.
taking you to the SCB medical college,
Yes.
the premier health institution of our state, and providing all sort of treatment. If there is no negligence on the part of the jail authority, why you will be granted bail? Particularly when you have committed this type of offense prima facie and you have been found guilty, bride burning case. What is the postmortem report? It is exhibit as PM report exhibit टा कहते हैं Okay, this mental injuries are antemortem in nature, could have been on the dry heat and in the form of fire and flame. 50% of the total surface death was due to burn injury and its complications. Mrs. Sahu,
Hi.
so this particular line which he has stated regarding the ailment, so have you obtained any instruction whether what sort of ailment he is suffering from,
My lord,
what is his
IA
health
copy also not
condition?
served.
Huh?
IA copy not served.
Oh, sir. Sir, hello.
Oh, I
Ready,
copy
okay.
not.
Ready. Yes.
Provide him an IA copy
Again.
during course of the day. He will obtain instruction.
Yes, sir.
The manner of treatment is being given to him.
Hello.
Everything.
Come prepared. You are arguing a matter in the highest court of the state. Okay.
Yes.
Look, IA number 10 of 2024. This is an application for bail. During course of argument, the Learned Counsel for the appellant, Mr. Pal, referred to paragraph 4 of the interim application, wherein it is mentioned that the health condition of the petitioner is an applicable by Ramachandra Parida, elective appellant, so on. So, Ramachandra Parida is serious and most of the time is suffering from various health problem and is aged about 73 years. Learned Counsel submitted that he is having the photographs to show that he was referred to SCB Medical
Yes.
College and treated there. However, no medical document has been annexed to the interim application. Learned Counsel for the state submitted that he is not having the copy of the interim application. Let the Learned Counsel for the petitioner supply furnish the copy of the IA to the Learned Counsel for the state in course of the day, and will obtain instruction regarding the averment taken in paragraph 4 of the IA, particularly relating to the nature of ailment the petitioner is suffering from and nature of treatment that has been provided to the petitioner, and also about the details of his health condition. Put up this matter. Today is 2nd, so we'll bring it on 9th.
Fine.
So let it come in the week commencing from 8th, and it will be in the weekly list so that whenever you get that, we can be taken up. Okay. Week commencing from 8th July 2024. Free copy of the orders be handed over. And this another application that stay of realization of fine that is allowed. Yes.
Pass over item number 6.
Mr. Das, you assured this court yesterday that you will contact the Learned Counsel and
Yes, sir.
এটা ଆପଣ କହିଥିଲେ ନା ଯୋଉମାନେ absent ଅଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ତାଙ୍କୁ କହିବି ସେମାନେ
ହଁ ମୁଁ ଅଲରେଡି କାଲି ଇଏ କରିଦେଇଥିଲି କହିଦେଇଥିଲି।
ଏଇ ଯୋଉ criminal appeal 97 of 2012 item number 6 ତାଙ୍କୁ ଜଣେଇଥିଲେ? Generally I have already nowadays because the phone numbers are there in the VNAMA, but this is a case of 2012. So that number,
I couldn't get him.
so it is MM Das, S. Satpathy
That
and
I
G.
couldn't
Behra.
get him.
We are just keeping it as such in the weekly
Yes, I'll
list.
try it
So
again.
just try to. Yes, next matter.
Item 20.
In this case, the passover item, I want a date. File No, it's all right. You want an adjournment. No, if you want the trial court record, a paper book must have been supplied to you. No, not supplied. You are having power, so the registries is to supply the JCRLA. So receive the paper book. You receive the paper book, and then you can get prepared for the interim application. Paper book the item number 20, JCRL number 25 of 2019. Mr. Sarangi, Land Council appearing for the appellant, submitted that he may be supplied with a copy of the paper book. Stop. Let the registry supply the copy of the paper book during course of the day. Stop. Mr. Sarangi seeks for an adjournment. Kebe rakhiyo apan? 2 weeks after. 22 तारीख. List this matter in the week commencing. He seeks for an adjournment for 2 weeks. Put up this matter in the week commencing from 22/7/2020.
admission matter kali କହିଥିଲେ ଅଛି
That's all.
Item number 38.
My last occasion, I directed the State Council as well as the Council for the Endowment Department to take instruction. Last order.
Where is Miss Naidu? ସେ କାଲି ଥିଲେ ଆଜି କୋଉଠି ପଇଲେ ଆମେ ବି ଗୋଟେ ମଗେଇଥିଲୁ
I'm on VC.
That's all right.
In this case, Your Lordships, the petitioner is seeking to for settlement of lands with regard to the Lingaraj temple. Your Lordships, Lingaraj Mahaprabhu, a separate council is appearing, so he has to be noticed.
Yes, my lord. If my lord accepts, I will give a copy to Mr. A.R. Das, who usually appears for the Lingaraj temple. Mr. A.R. Das.
कहाँ पे appear करूँगा?
Lingaraj temple administration.
अच्छा.
Mr. A.R. Das, Ajodhya Das.
अच्छा.
I will serve copy on him.
So, is the opposite party number?
Opposite party number
5.
5.
5.
Lordships.
Lingaraj Mahaprabhu.
My lord, 5.
All right. Mr. Sarada Prasanna Sarangi Land Council appearing for the petitioner submitted that for opposite party number 5, Mr. Ajodhya Ranjan Das, Land Council used to appear, and he may be permitted to serve a copy of the writ petition along with all the annexures on him, and the matter may be taken up next week or
next week. Can no ask for a ticket longer time.
15,
15,
22nd, and the matter may be taken up 2 weeks after. In view of the submission, put out list this matter in the week commencing from 22nd July 2024. In the meantime, Land Council for the petitioner shall serve the copy of the writ petition on Mr. A.R. Das, and the name of Mr. Das be reflected in the cause list as well as in the top of the brief. We will file the VNAMA also.
Obliged.
Item 39.
May I please, Your Lordship? My Lord, in this case, Your Lordship, there is 2 IAs for your consideration, my Lord's consideration. My Lord, IA number 927 of 2019 for bail and 920 for stay realization with file. Your Lordship, the appellant Kalia Nayak was convicted by the London Trial Court Session Judge Dhankana, Your Lordship, for the offence committed under Section 302 by 34 IPC, Your Lordship. The facts of the case, Your Lordship. The occurrence taken place.
Just a minute. What is the date of your custody?
My Lord.
What is your custody date?
My Lord, I was arrested on 25/6, custody 25/6/2017, Your Lordship.
25/6/2017.
Yes, Your Lord.
Whether you were on bail during trial?
No, my Lord.
You have never been released. So, what is the name of the deceased?
Deceased name, my Lord. One.
Abhimanyu Sahu.
Abhimanyu Sahu, Your Lordship.
So, from the judgment, it appears that 3 persons were facing trial.
Yes, Your Lord.
So, what happened to the other 2?
Other 2, my Lord, here.
You are Kalia.
I am
The
Kalia.
other 2 are Kesab Naik and Bulu Naik.
Kesab Naik was already released on bail, Your Lordship.
In which appeal?
In appeal number 105 up to 2020.
Just a minute. Kesab Naik released. What is the CRLA number?
105 of 2022.
2022.
My Lord.
What about Bulu Naik?
He is in custody.
He is in custody.
My Lord.
Okay. So, is it a case based on direct evidence or circumstantial evidence?
There is a
eyewitnesses are there or not?
4 is there.
So, eyewitnesses are there.
Yes.
Who are the eyewitnesses?
My Lord. Eyewitness here, Your Lordship.
PW 3 and 6.
No. Ochante. 3 and 6, including 2 and 4 also, Your Lordship.
2, 4, 3, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6.
Oh, yes, Your Lordship.
2, 3, 4, 6. Okay. And who is the doctor who conducted PM?
Serial number, pedal number 13, Your Lordship. Dr. Pradyumna Kumar Sahu.
Okay. So let us come to the evidence of PW 13, then we'll go to the
My Lord.
Date of occurrence is?
Date of occurrence is 25/6/2017 at near about 8 to 8:30 p.m.
Okay.
They filed.
Come to the evidence of the doctor, PW 13, who conducted post-mortem
Yes,
examination.
I'm placing, Your Lordship. On 26/6/2017, I was working as senior resident, Department of Forensic Medicine, SCB Medical College, Cuttack. Number 2. On the same day, on police requisition, I conducted PM examination about the dead body of Abhimanyu Sahu, son of Gadadhar Sahu, of village Hindal, Nuapatna, district Dhenkanal. On examination, I found external injuries as mentioned below. 1, Your Lordship. Stitched, lacerated wound on length 6 cm with 5 numbers of black surgical suture present over right partial eminence with surrounding scalp hair.
So it means it's a single external injury is there. And come to the number 4 of that evidence of
opinion, my Lord, opinion. I am placing, Your Lordship. In my opinion, the above mentioned external injuries and the internally affected are anti-mortem in nature and caused by hard and blunt force impact. The death was due to
craniocerebral injuries and its complication. Okay, now you come to the evidence of one eyewitness. Come to PW 3.
My Lord. Yes, Your Lord. I'm placing, Your Lordship. The examination chief, he has examined before the Honorable Trial Court, right? I know informant Nirupama Sahu. I also knew deceased Abhimanyu Sahu, who was the brother of the informant Nirupama. I know all the accused persons in this case. Number 2, the deceased died on 26/5/6/2017. It was a car festival day. On the occurrence day, at the relevant point of time, I was returning from car festival. On the way back home, I found Kesab, Bullu, Prasanta and Kalia were assaulting the deceased. Accused Kalia was holding a thenga. The other accused persons were assaulting deceased by kick and blow. I also found the deceased having injury on his head and he was bleeding. he took him to the hospital at Hindol and thereafter to Cuttack Hospital, where he succumbed to his injuries and died. My lord, in the cross evidence.
Not necessary. So that is the consistent statement of all the eyewitnesses.
All the
That it is you who was only armed with a thenga. Other accused persons were giving kicks and fist blows.
Yes, your lordship.
So anybody was present out of these 4 witnesses, anybody was present from the beginning? Because this man came while the occurrence.
After the occurrence.
ପ୍ରଥମରୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ assault ଟା ହେଲା କି କହୁଛନ୍ତି କି 4ଟା ଆଇ ୱିଟନେସ୍ ଭିତରୁ?
Reason for assault, your sir.
କଣ ବୁଝିପାରିଲେନି? ଏ ଯୋଉ 4 ଜଣ ଆଇ ୱିଟନେସ୍ ଆପଣ କହିଲେ 2, 3, 4, 6 ତାଙ୍କ ଭିତରୁ କେହି ମୂଳରୁ ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ଏ ଘଟଣା ଯୋଉ ଆରମ୍ଭ ହବା?
ଦେଖିଛନ୍ତି ବିକାଶ
କିଏ? Who is that witness?
Informant itself.
You come to PW2, let us come to
the informant. Yes, PW2 is there.
Yes, sir, he is very much present.
Please come, paragraph 3.
My lord, PW2, paragraph 3. On day, I'm blessing your lordship. On the day of Ratha Jatra, around evening, all the 4 accused persons facing the trial came to our shop for taking tiffin. When I demanded money, they abused me in obscene language. When my brother Abhimanyu and husband Ashok, who were present in the shop, raised objection, the accused persons abused them and threatened to send them right and went away. Set them right and went away. They threatened to kill you. Number 4, your lordship. On the same day, around 9 p.m., we closed the shop and started for our home. Whereas Abhimanyu and my cousin Suresh were walking ahead. Me and Ashok were walking behind them. Near the Gundicha Mandap, suddenly Bulu, Kesava, Prasanto, and Kalia, resident of village Rupali, surrounded Abhimanyu. Accused Kalia was having a lathi on his hand, and with that lathi, he assaulted Abhimanyu on the head, as a result of which he sustained bleeding injury and fell down. Thereafter, Kesava, Prasanto, and Bulu assaulted Abhimanyu by fist blow and kicks, and when
almost same thing
as
that your role is very specific. You assaulted on the head, single blow, of course, as it appears, by a lathi. And what are about your criminal antecedent?
No, my lord. No, I have no criminal antecedent. Here, your lordship, my...
Wait. I think the London State Council is to answer.
Regarding criminal antecedent, no instruction has been received, my lord.
Nahi ji.
No instruction has been received, my lord.
ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ସବୁଥିରେ କହିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା କଣ? Hearing ହବ ତାପରେ କହିବାକୁ ପଡିବ. You know that in such type of cases, we usually call for what is the criminal antecedent. And so why not you ascertain from during course of this week or next week?
My humble submission before I have to submit before you, 2 witnesses I have examined. 2 defense witnesses I have examined.
No, we are not hearing the matter on merit. Whether you are entitled to bail or not, that we will decide. Whether your defense witness has given a different version, which version is to be accepted, that is at the final stage.
And I was
falsely judge,
no doubt I assaulted. I assaulted your lordship.
The London Council for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody since 25/6/2017. Huh?
26/6/17.
আমরা দেখিଲୁ ଏଠି final form ଲେଖା ହେଇଛି କଣ ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁଟା କାଳିଆ ଆଚ୍ଛା କଷ୍ଟଡି ଲେଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ 27/6/2017 ହେଲା 27/6 and there are 4 eyewitnesses to the occurrence, PWs 2, 3, 4 and 6, and the doctor back at PW 13 conducted postmortem examination. Stop. He further submitted that the co-accused, namely Keshav Nayak, who preferred separate appeal, that is CRLN number 105 of 2022, has already been released on bail. Stop. Sapara Kurjantu. At this stage, Land Council for the state seeks some time to obtain instruction regarding the criminal antecedent, if any, against the petitioner. Put of this matter on 8th of July 2024. Mrs. Sahu,
My lord.
obtain that.
Item number 40.
ଏଇଟାକୁ dispose of କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ, stay realization of fine ଟାକୁ allow କରିଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ନା।
So item number 14 on behalf of Mr. D.R. Bhokta, Union of India, pass out.
ହଁ କଣ ହେଇଛି?
Pass over item 14, D.R.
Item number 40. Mr. Rao is there.
Yes,
You are for whom?
Union of India, Mr. D.R. Bhokta, Central Government Council.
You see, once we go to the hearing matters, we cannot take up this matter. The problem is that because there are death reference cases, there are other JCRLA and CRLA in which they are on the hearing list, and we cannot
fix it to Sunday at 2 p.m. so that it can be.
Problem is that that once we start it, Mr. Das said that I will inform, and we could have taken off just now.
That is right.
But
Yes,
now you
informed.
are not there. We do not know when he will appear, and once we start the JCRLA, it would not be proper again to disturb, and we do not know how much time your matter will be taken out. So tell us a convenient date. We have nothing to say.
Yes,
So.
my lord, your lordship can.
The pleading complete and
Yes, pleading complete.
this
I have taken the
records
LCR.
are also available.
Yes, yes. I have taken pen drive.
Okay. Mr. Das, you are to do the matter.
Yes, but basically it is a central government matter. They have to answer where.
So next week.
Next week.
Mr. Bhokta was there.
Yes.
Next week, your lordship may keep it. I'm
Let it be on then on say PIL bench के वजह हाँ 10 days. Then 11 तारीख रख दियो 11th रे दीटा बड़ा
11th 2 p.m.
2 p.m. All right. So let it be. We are not fixing the time. It will be listed on 11. Whenever it will be convenient. Suppose you are available in the first hour, it can be done.
Yes.
So put up this matter in the on 11th of July 2024 on consensus of parties. This matter is to be listed on 11th July 2020. Yes.
Item 41.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, kindly see the last order dated 34/2024. Matter is not admitted but conferred upon me.
वो JCRL admit ही नहीं.
Yes, my lord.
Before आपको copy दिया है. आपको
I received paper book.
No, it's all right. But
Perhaps
some
the
formal order is required to be passed.
typographical error.
How the trial court record came unless there is a judicial order. How the paperwork କେମିତି ପଠେଇବେ ସେ admit ନହେଲା ପର୍ଯ୍ୟନ୍ତ ସେ କେମିତି ପଠେଇ ଦଉଛନ୍ତି?
କେତେ ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଏଠି?
Only one accused.
Judgment ରେ ଦେଖୁଛି ଗୋଟେ କିଛି order ହେଇନି total. ହଁ ଗୋଟେ ପୁରା. All right, ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ hard admit. Stop. Paperwork has already been prepared.
My lord, I received it.
Paperwork has already been prepared. And the same has been served on Miss Bhakti Sahoo, Learning Counsel, who was appointed as amicus curiae as per the order of this court dated 34/2024. You are now ready.
Yes. Not properly ready, but I have read it.
No, properly ready कौन लेटा? ଆପଣ ଅଳ୍ପ ready, partial ready. You are dealing with a case in which the court has engaged you as an amicus curiae.
Yes, my lord.
And here
I
is a
received
man
the
who
paper.
has been sentenced to life imprisonment under section 302 IPC, right?
Yes, madam.
So,
I received 2 days.
ଆଉ ମୁଁ ଟିକେ ready ହେଇଛି ଆଉ ରହିନି ତାକୁ ସେ
I
ଲୋକଙ୍କ
received
ଜୀବନ
the
ସାଙ୍ଗରେ
paper.
କଣ ଖେଳିବେ ନା କଣ?
No, my lord.
Then
I
you
received
get
2
yourself prepared
Yes, madam.
thoroughly. No question of ମୁଁ ଟିକେ prepare ହେଇଛି. ହଁ କୋଉ ଦିନ କେବେ ରଖିବା କୁହନ୍ତୁ?
After 15 of this. After 15 of July.
15th.
15 of July, any day.
All right. Then 22nd ରେ ଏଟା add ହେଇଯିବ hearing list ରେ.
Yes,
ହେଲା?
madam. Yes, madam.
All right. The learned counsel for the learned amicus curiae submits that the matter may be listed 2 weeks after put of this matter will be commencing from 22nd July 2020. Yes.
Obliged, madam.
Item 42.
Wait, please, Your Lordships. My Lord, by order dated 30 of April 2024, I was appointed as the amicus, but the appeal is yet to be admitted. The appellant has been convicted under section 458.
All right. Hard. Registry has pointed out that this jail criminal appeal, this case was received from jail late by 647 days. Since it's a jail criminal appeal and the appellant has been found guilty under section
458 3025.
Just a minute. (458) and oblique 302/34 of the Indian Penal Code and sentenced to life imprisonment. We are inclined to condone the delay. Accordingly, delay is condoned. Had admit paper book has already been prepared as per the order of this court dated 30/4/2024, and Mr. Abhishek Mahanti, as you have already received the copy of the
I have
paper,
received 2-3 days back.
has already received the copy of the paper book, and you are now also ready, or you want some
Lord,
time?
I pray for some time to get.
Okay, get yourself prepared.
My Lord.
Put up this matter. So, which time? What time you say?
1 week after, my Lord.
One. So 22nd. Let it be on 22nd.
Okay.
This matter on 22nd June 2024. Hello?
My lord, I have a little submission.
July. Sorry.
Whatever I read from the paper book that the appellant has suffered from mental illness.
No, it's all right. When the matter will be argued, you can raise the contention. If necessary, we can call for the same. First of all, you go through the paper book. If you require the trial court record also, supply your pen drive so that our court master can also supply you the same. in your pen drive. So you can have the entire records before you, not only the case diary, everything in detail you will have. So you can better prepare and argue the matter. So give your pen drive, we'll collect the same, and you also
Yes.
collect the same.
My
Okay.
Great.
When opportunity has been provided to you at this level to argue a case under section 302, fully utilize it. Okay.
Yes,
You will have your experience, you will have your satisfaction if you prepare the case thoroughly, and also the exposure. And because of this live streaming days, you can get better exposure, right? Okay. Yes, Mr. Da.
49, madam.
49. Okay. Ms. Patnaik, you are there. Oh, thank you. We are just coming within 2 minutes.
Item 49, my lord. In this case, I have not fully prepared, my lord. It may be taken up on 18th,
45.
49.
Thank you.
I've taken up on 18th, my lord.
No, ठीक है.
Item number 57.
I believe the petitioner has been convicted for life for the offense.
Please wait. Let him bring out his paper. What is your full name?
ललितेन्द्र भैया
वकालतनामाटा फाइल कला बेले पूरा नाटा लिखना
पूरा
एटा गोटे स्लीप नाटा लिखना Mr. Das will argue this matter on you. Got you.
The petitioner has been convicted for life for the offense under section 302.
Mic adjust करो.
Yes, my lord. Convicted for life for the offense under section 302 and of fine of 10,000, my lord.
Come to the FIR.
The FIR has been lodged by BW1, my lord. BW1 is the informant. Yes, my lord.
Yes.
निवेदन कारण है कि मोर नाम विश्वम्बर नायक पिता अभिराम नायक ग्राम हालपुर थाना करंजिया जिला मयूरभंज अटे
ଆଜି 27/4/2011 ରାତିରେ ଚଢେଇ ଫଳ ଫାଣ୍ଡିରେ ଏହା ଜଣାଅଛି ଯେ ଆଜି ରାତି 8 ଘଟିକା ସମୟରେ କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଘରେ ବସି କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ କରୁଥାଉ। ଏହି ସମୟରେ ଆମ୍ଭ ଗ୍ରାମର ନବକିଶୋର ନାୟକ ପିତା ମହେଶ୍ୱର ନାୟକ ଗ୍ରାମ ହାଲପୁର ସେଠାରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା। ସେ ସେଠାରେ ପହଞ୍ଚିଲା ସେ ହାତରେ ଗୋଟିଏ କଟା ହାତ ଧରି ଥାଏ। ଆମ୍ଭେ ଡରି ଯାଇ ସମସ୍ତେ ପଚାରିଲୁ, ତୁ କଣ କଲୁ? ସେ କହିଲା, କୁନୁ ନାୟକ ପିତା ବୈକୁଣ୍ଠ ନାୟକ ମୋ ସହିତ ଝଗଡା କରିବାରୁ ତାର ହାତ କାଟି ଦେଇଛି ଏବଂ
Kunu Naik is the deceased in this case.
କୁନୁ ନାୟକ ଇଜ ଦ ଡିସିଜ୍ ମାଇ ଲର୍ଡ। ଏହାକୁ ନେଇ ଫାଣ୍ଡି ଯାଉଛି। ସେ ଟର୍ଚ୍ଚ ମାରି କଟା ହାତକୁ ଦେଖାଇଲା। ତାପରେ ମୁଁ ଓ ମୋ ସହିତ ହରିହର ନାୟକ ହରି ଆଲିଆସ ହରିହର ନାୟକ ପିତା କୁଞ୍ଜ ନାୟକ ଦେଖିବାକୁ ଆସିଲୁ। ଆସି ଦେଖିଲୁ କୁନୁ ନାୟକ ରକ୍ତ ଜୁଡୁବୁଡୁ ହୋଇ ପଡିଥିଲା। ମୁଁ ତା ପାଟିରେ ପାଣି ଟୋପାଏ ଦେଲି। ତାପରେ କିଛି ସମୟ ପରେ ତାର ରକ୍ତରେ ରକ୍ତ ଜୁଡୁବୁଡୁ ହୋଇ ମରିଗଲା। ଏହି ଘଟଣା କୀର୍ତ୍ତନ ଘରେ ଥିବା ସମସ୍ତ ଲୋକ ଏହି ଘଟଣା ଜାଣିଅଛନ୍ତି।
Just a minute. Please start. Please come to the charge. Page 36.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Charge sheet under section 302.
27/4/2011, 8 p.m. at Village so and so.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, is there any eyewitness to the occurrence?
No, my lord.
And any dying declaration?
No, my lord.
No. So it is one is that extrajudicial confession.
Yes, my lord.
Anything else?
Thereafter, he went to the police station. In the police station before PW6.
No, you tell that what are the circumstances? Have it been formulated by the London trial court anywhere in the judgment that these are the circumstances? Number one, extrajudicial confession. Number two is this, that anything is correct.
Yes, my lord.
Trial court judgment re.
Paragraph 22.
Paragraph 23.
22.
22.
Yes, my lord.
22 is a conclusion for this. Paragraph 22.
Coming to the most vital piece of evidence available on record against the accused, that is extrajudicial confession of the accused before PW4 and the constable of the Chadhibol police station outpost. It is settled principle of law. Confession made by an accused before a co-villager who is an independent witness is admissible in evidence, though it is not admissible in case of police constables. However, when confession before an independent co-villager PW4 is brought in evidence, the court should not insist as a rule of prudence on corroboration. As it reveals from the FIR story of the complainant under Exhibit 1, where the prosecution relies upon the extrajudicial confession, the court has to examine the same with greater degree of care and caution. The court cannot start with a presumption that the extrajudicial confession is always suspect or a weak type of evidence, but it would depend on the nature and the circumstance, the time when the confession is made, and the credibility of the witness who speaks about such confession, and whether the confession is volunteer and truthful. As discussed earlier, and after due appreciation of the entire prosecution evidence, especially the extrajudicial confession made by the accused before PW4.
Now, what about this informant? He has stated to have seen you with the that amputed hand, that hand which was so he has not supported the prosecution case. अरे एतला करी कहलानी कि मु देखिली ता गोटे ता
Yes,
पट्टा हाथ धरिकिन जाउथिला बेली.
yes, ma'am. But in the police station before PW6, he has stated that let me permitted to read.
पट्टा हाथटा पुनी प्रोड्यूस कला थाना रे नै कि
Thana,
निजी
yes, my lord.
सेटा सेठू सीज हिची.
Thana सीज.
हां.
I permitted to read the
आपनकर प्ली कोन सब मिछ ना कोन किछि
due to nine grave due to provocation, my lord. Provocation. Yes, my lord. Provocative part is there.
चक्रांत करी फसई देइछंती मु ग्रामर वार्ड मेंबर अछि मु जेउ काम पाई कि you come to page number 40 accused statement ର last question number 24.
Yes, my lord. ମିଛର କେସ୍ ହୋଇଛି ମତେ ଫସେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ଚକ୍ରାନ୍ତ କରି ଫସେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ମୁଁ ଗ୍ରାମର ୱାର୍ଡ ମେମ୍ବର ଅଛି ମୁଁ ଯେଉଁ କାମ ପାଇଛି
ମୋତେ ସେ କାମ
ଅନ୍ୟକୁ ଦେବାକୁ କହୁଥିଲେ ନ ଦେବାରୁ
ରାଗରେ ଫସେଇ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି. ଆଚ୍ଛା. So आगे इन्फॉर्मेंटर स्टेटमेंट आप पढ़ंतु एविडेंस टा कोन देखिबा. PW1 is the
I am the informant of this case. I know the accused standing inside the dock. I know the deceased. The occurrence took place about 2.5 years back at about 8:30 p.m. At the relevant time, I was present in the Kirtangarh of our village. At the relevant time, the accused arrived there with a caught hand of the deceased Kunu Naik and told us that he was going to police station. Thereafter, we went to the house of the Kunu Naik and saw that Kunu was lying on the entrance of his house with a cut injury in his person. That is, one of his hand was cut and removed and he was dead. I reported the matter at the police station. Exhibit 1 is the FIR and Exhibit 1 is my signature. Cross examination. I know reading and writing. I have not scribed the FIR. The content of the FIR was not read over and explained to me. The ASI of the Chadhebar outpost scribed the FIR in the house of the Kunu Naik and I put my signature. I cannot say who cut and I removed the hand of Kunu Naik. And for what cause? For what cause? I cannot say the reason as to why. This is the cross examination matter.
Next. Go on reading that PW2 ta padi jaantu.
PW2, I know the informant and the accused who is standing in the dock. I know the deceased Kunu Naik. Seeing the caught hand of Kunu Naik, PW1 called me. I, along with the PW1, went to the house of the Kunu Naik and saw that his dead body is in front of his house without having his left hand, which was already cut and removed. Thereafter, I returned to my house and PW1 reported the incident to the police. Cross-examination, I had not seen the occurrence. I, along with my wife, mother and children, stayed in my house. My family members were not present in my house. When he asked me to go to the house of Kunu Naik, no other persons was present in the house of Kunu Naik. When we arrived in his house, it is not a fact that a false case has been filed against the accused.
Next, PW3.
PW3 is the grammar key. On 28/7/2011, I was working as a grammar key under Chadhebar outpost. On that day, police Babu seized one axe with a blood stain. The sealed pack was opened in the open court in presence of Lon PP and the Defense Counsel. It is material object 1. Is the axe which was seized in my presence, seizure list, that is Exhibit 2, from the possession of the accused. Exhibit 2 is my signature on the seizure list. In the cross-examination at the Karanjia PS, I put my signature on the seizure list. I cannot say how the material object 1 was brought to Karanjia PS. The wooden handle.
Just a minute.
Yes.
Sealed packets opened in presence of Lon PP and the defense. Within bracket of the one is the acts which were seized in my presence. Seizure list exhibit 2 from the possession of the accused. So, ସେ ଯୋଉ exhibit 2 ଟା ହଉଛି ସେ seizure list ଟା exhibit 2 ଟା ଟିକେ ବାହାର କଲେ exhibit 2 okay during course of investigation as the accused Navakishore Naik surrendered at so and so outpost along with one caught hand and weapon of offense one Parsuram axe acha so and so and confessed to have separated the left hand of Kunu Naik of so and so village. So that was seized. Okay. And of that also. Now you come to the next evidence. Let us see that PW4.
4 matter. I know the accused standing in the dock. I know the deceased Kunu Naik. In the year 2011 at about 7:30 p.m., the accused came near Kirtan Mandap with a caught hand and a torchlight. He told us that he had killed the deceased Kunu Naik and he is going with the caught hand of Kunu to the Chadebal outpost. Cross-examination. Kirtan house was electrified at the relevant time. More than 20 persons were present in the Kirtan house at that time. I do not remember the name of the persons who were present in the Kirtan house at that time. No other persons was with Nabha when he told us that he has killed Nabha. Kunnu. He is going. Yes, madam. And he is going to Chadaibol outpost. In front of the Kirtan Mandap, the accused stood on the road. He saw the accused. We saw the accused in the electric light, but it was the dark night. The accused is my nephew by village courtesy. The accused has 3 sons and his wife is alive. The house of Sanmant, Dukhya Mahakur, Jogi Giri, and others are there in between the Kirtan house and the house of the Kunu Naik. There are about 85 houses in between the house of Kunu Naik and the Kirtan house. I had not gone to the house of Kunu Naik. I had also not seen regarding cutting of his hand. It is not a fact that the accused had not come with the caught hand of the deceased Kunu Naik and that he had told before us that he had caught his Kunu hand and that he is going to the outpost. I have no personal knowledge as to how Kunu Naik.
Okay, now come to the next.
Then PW5. The deceased Kunu Naik is my father-in-law. The accused standing in the dock is my brother-in-law. Being the son of my elder father-in-law, my husband died about 7 years back. I have been blessed with one son and one daughter. I am getting widow pension from Chitraposi Gram Panchayat office. I used to stay at Halpur and come to Chitraposi once in a month to get the widow pension. I also used to stay in the house of the accused when I come to Chitraposi Panchayat office. I was not present at the spot of occurrence when the occurrence took place. Thereafter, I heard that the accused had killed my father-in-law. Police came to village Halpur for investigation. In my presence, the IO had seized the bloodstained earth and prepared the seizure list at the spot. Exhibit 3 is the said seizure list. Exhibit 3(1) is my signature. In cross-examination by the defense. After the death of my husband, I stayed in my parental house for about 5 years. I cannot say how Kunu Naik died. The PW5 is the daughter-in-law of the deceased, my lord. PW6. The constable before whom he has also confessed. I know the informant. I know the accused standing inside the dock. On 27/4/11, I was working as a constable of police in Chadhaibol outpost. On that day, I was on sentry duty. On that day, the informant presented a written before the ASI Sachidananda Giri in charge of Chadhaibol outpost. On receipt of the report, he gave the diary charge to me and went to the spot. After some time, accused Nabakishore Naik came to the outpost with a caught hand along with the axe, the tangia. Thereafter, I asked the accused to sit in the outpost, keeping the caught hand and asked, and I gave the information. I gave the information to the ASI. The accused also disclosed before us that he caught the hand of the uncle Kunu Naik as he said, the Kunu Naik told the accused saying, "Bohu rakha, bohu choda." Bohu rakha, bohu choda. Only because this is the for this reason he has asserted. The deceased told the petitioner that bohu rakha and bohu choda.
He has kept the daughter-in-law.
Yes, my lord.
And having relationship with the daughter-in-law.
Daughter-in-law.
This was told to him by the deceased.
Yes, my lord.
So
I made station diary entry in respect of this case in the outpost about complaining of the accused in the outpost with the court, and on receipt of the information, the ASI returned to the outpost and made inquest over the court hand of the deceased Kunu Naik in my presence. Exhibit 4(1) is my signature thereon. Cross-examination. On receipt of the FIR from Vishwambar Naik, the ASI had gone to the investigation. After about 1.5 hour. The ASI returned to the outpost. The ASI had not made any station diary entry before leaving for the village Halpur for the purpose of investigation. I cannot say after how many hours the ASI had gone to the village, appeared at the outpost along with cotton and a tangia. And
what is background of the accused? Why he has this deceased told him like that? Whether what is the age of the accused?
At that time, accused is 45 years.
55.
Yes, sir.
No, age mentioned it, judgment 45. So, was he having a son and daughter-in-law or what?
Accused and yes, my son and daughter-in-law.
What happened to his son?
Son has died.
Died.
Before 5 years, he was died.
From which source you got this information?
That is in the
evidence.
In the PW5. My husband died about 7 years back.
Just a minute, let us see.
PW5 paragraph.
The deceased, just a minute. Deceased hochi moro sasuro.
Yes, sir.
accused standing hochi moro अच्छा elder son of elder ମାନେ ଶ୍ୱଶୁର ମାନେ ତାମାନେ ବଡ ଶ୍ୱଶୁରଙ୍କ ବଡ ଭାଇ elder father in law ତାଙ୍କର ପୁଅ ହଉଛି ଇଏ अच्छा father in law my husband is dead अच्छा ताମାନେ ये
After the death of his husband, he was staying with her father.
Accused also disclosed before us that এই जो লাইনটা accused also disclosed before us that he caught the hand of his uncle Puna Naik. As the said Puna Naik told to the accused, মানে accused নারে অভিযোগ আনিলা যে deceased যে you are keeping your daughter-in-law and you are having illicit relationship.
Yes, madam.
ସେଥିପାଇଁ ସେ କୁନା ନାୟକର daughter-in-law ତ evidence ଦେଲା ନା as PW5.
Yes, madam.
Right?
କୁନା ନାୟକର ବୋହୂ କହିଲା ଯେ ମୁଁ ମୋ ବାପ ଘରେ ରହୁଥିଲି ମାସରେ ଥରେ ମୁଁ ଆସେ ପେନସନ ନବା ପାଇଁ ୱିଡୋ ପେନସନ ନବା ପାଇଁ.
No, you are right, but she has stated like that. But
I used to stay at Halpur and come to Chitraposi once a month to get the widow pension. I also used to stay in the house of the accused when I came to Chitraposi. ଯେତେବେଳେ ସେ ଆସେ ସେତେବେଳେ ଯୋଉ ଆପ୍ଲାଣ୍ଟର ଘରେ ଗୋଟେ ଦିନ ପାଇଁ ରହିବା ପାଇଁ ଆସେ ସେ ପେନସନ ନବା ପାଇଁ.
এটা accused deceased କୁ କହୁନି ଏଟା deceased accused କୁ କହୁନି.
That is not he got arrested and
ହଁ that is the
retaliate.
ତେଣୁ କଣ ପାଇଁ ଏମିତି କହିଲା we want to know that କାହିଁକି accused ର ବୋହୂ କିଏ accused ର ବୋହୂ
ନା accused ର ବୋହୂ ନୁହେଁ ମାନେ PW5 is the
PW5 finally have something for security the view see brother-in-law here on the other particular asset. Then it's like
that's right.
Okay. All right. So this is then you come to PW7.
PW7 is the assistant surgeon examined the accused matter. On 28/4/2011, I was working as assistant surgeon at STH Karanjia. On that day, on police requisition, I examined Navakishore Naik, son of late Maheshwar Naik of a village Halpur, being identified by Anil Kumar Naik, Anil Kumar Sethi, constable, and Arun Kumar Parida, constable, and found that no injury on his body. His nail clipping, blood sample kept in separate pair, labeled and handed over to the escorting constable. His blood group is B positive. Exhibit 5 is the examination report. 5.1 is my signature. Cross examination. The vials are being supplied by the hospital. The samples are kept in vial and being sealed and signed by me.
Accused of the kitchen injury nothila. You come to the next evidence.
Yes, then PW8.
PW8 hostile age.
Hostile minor.
Shut the on.
PW9. PW9 is the elder daughter of the deceased, my lord.
Elder brother of the deceased. Okay.
The deceased was my father. I know the accused standing inside the dock. On hearing information that the accused had killed my father, I came and saw that my father had sustained injury on his hand, for which I became senseless. Police Babu made inquest over the dead body of my father in my presence and prepared inquest report in which I put my signature. Exhibit 6 and 7 are the inquest report. Exhibit 6.1 and 7.1 are my signature thereon. Police Babu seized a sample earth and a blood stain. Earth in my presence by the seizure list, Exhibit 3, already marked, and Exhibit 3.2 is my signature. Then in
deceased bohu ye hoga. PW deceased bohu, sorry, deceased Jio. Deceased Jio.
Yes, madam.
She is a witness to the just inquest of some seizure of sample earth and blood smear.
Yes, madam.
Now you come to the next witness, PW10.
PW10, my lord. PW10 is the younger daughter of the deceased, my lord. About 2.5 years back, I got information about the death of my father, that the accused had killed my father. The accused was having relationship with my sister-in-law.
Accused was having relationship with my sister-in-law. Sister-in-law jota ki
PW5. Yes, madam.
PW5.
Who is wife of my brother, who is dead. As my father protested, the accused killed my father. Cross-examination. My in-laws' house is situated at a distance of 20 kilometers from my parents' house. On the next day of the death of my father, I got information accused Napo is my cousin. And Jharani Naik is the wife of my brother. Sikant is my brother Sikant, who and she stayed at her father's house in the village Tingiria. My brother died since 3 to 4 years back, and since his death, his wife is staying in her father's house. It is not a fact that I had not stated before the IO that my sister-in-law, Harani, was having illicit relationship with the accused Napo, and the accused Napo killed my father, as my father opposed to that. Since 4 to 5 years, I do not fool on well with that.
This contradiction has been proved through the IO.
Yes, it is proved by the IO.
Through page number. IO कितने number second? PW 14. And this particular sentence has been proved at which page? Paragraph.
Paragraph 13, madam.
Okay, para 13. Page?
Page 71.
Page 71.
It is not a fact that PW10 had not stated before me that his sister-in-law was having illicit relationship with the accused.
It is a fact. ମୁଁ କୁଆଡେ କହିନି ଏଠିକି କହୁଛ ସେଥିପାଇଁ ଯେଟା କନଫ୍ରଣ୍ଟ କଲି ଯେ ତମେ କହିନ police ପାଖରେ ତାପରେ police ଏରିଆରେ ପ୍ରମାଣ. Okay, now you come to the next one. Who is PW11?
PW11 is the postmortem doctor. On 28/4/2011, I was working as gynec specialist at SD Hospital.
Injury was 60.
1. Rigor mortis was present. Left hand was cut below the elbow. In the cut area, the humerus bone was exposed. Both upper end of the radius and the ulna and mucus of and the muscles of the upper limb. Upper circumference of the left upper limb 10 inch, length 14 inch. Age of the injury was within 24 hours from the time of my examination. That is 1 p.m. on 28/4/2011. The injury was antemortem in nature.
Paragraph 2.
I have also examined the cut hand of the deceased. Length was 15 inch. Upper circumference 10 inch
10 inch.
radius, and ulna we have on caught apart. The total length of the right limb was 29 inch, left side 14 plus 15, in total 29 inch. Both left and right limbs are equal. On dissection, I found the membrane intact and congested. Both chambers of the heart were empty. Abdomen, liver, spleen, kidney were
Total
all
length ଟା ତା ମାନେ ହଉଛି ଆପଣଙ୍କର 29 inch ରୁ 14 inch ରହିଛି
yes, ma'am.
ତାର ଲାଗିକିନି ବାକି 15 inch ଟାର ଯୋଉ କାଟିଛି ସେ
ବାହାରି ଯାଇଛି, yes, ma'am.
ତାପରେ
Liver, spleen, kidney were all pale. Stomach contained semi-digested food materials. Paragraph 4. I had also examined the weapon of offense, that is one Persuram axe of 34.5 inch length with a iron portion 10 inch. And the blood stains was seen on the weapon of offense, my lord. The injury found on the body of the deceased can be caused by the weapon of offense, that is axe which I had examined. Material object 1 is the said weapon of offense.
just yes.
The cause of death of the deceased was due to hemorrhage and shock due to bleeding manner. The cut hand which I examined belonged to the deceased. Exhibit 8 is the postmortem report, and Exhibit 8.1 is my signature on the same. Cross-examination by the defense. In a single stroke by material object 1, the hand of the person can be cut. The circumference of the cut hand, that is the cut portion, is same with the circumference of the cut end of the hand attached to the dead body. The weapon of offense was not sealed. When it was produced before me for my examination, I found mark of a blood stain on material object 1. If a severe hypertension patient suffers from brain hemorrhage, then death may occur on account of hemorrhage and shock. Police made query from me regarding nature of death. It is not a fact that I have not properly conducted the post-mortem examination on the dead body of the deceased man.
Okay, come to the next one.
PW
Constable.
12 minor.
Constable. Leave it. You come.
Seizure witness.
Here is the who is PW 13. So he's in part
yes,
right. We saw the accused. Okay, please. You come to this. Paragraph 2 टा पढ़े.
Thereafter, I gave a diary charge to the constable Anil Kumar Sethi and proceeded to the spot with the other constable. At the spot, I found the deceased was lying on the veranda of the house with the left hand cut from the elbow portion. I made a telephone call to the IIC from the spot. The IIC came and reached the spot. While I was at the spot, diary in charge, Constable Anil Kumar Sethi had informed me over telephone at 11:30 p.m. that one person had come to the outpost with a cut hand with a Persuram tangya. IIC made inquest over the dead body of the deceased, and thereafter we returned to the outpost. When we returned to the outpost, we saw the accused was standing with a Persuram tangya and a cut hand. IIC took up the investigation of the case from me. He took the accused to his custody along with the accused and sent the dead body for the postmortem examination. Then on 19/5/2011, the IIC seized the station diary entry number 384 to 387 dated 27/4/2011 on my production by Exhibit 9 already marked, and Exhibit 9(2) is my signature on it. Police Babu left the station diary in my Jimanama by the Jimanama Exhibit 10 and 10(1) is my signature on the same. In cross-examination, I have not brought the station diary to the court today. At about 9:45 p.m., I made the first station diary entry and went to the spot. I have not made any station diary entry regarding telephonic call made by me to the IIC after I returned from the spot. I have not measured the length of the court hand. Constable Anil Sethi was present when the accused came to our outpost with the court hand. I do not remember if Anil Kumar Sethi had made any station diary entry regarding coming of the accused to our outpost with the court hand. I have not prepared the spot map, and I cannot say as to how many rooms the house of the deceased consists of. I cannot tell the inmate of the house of the deceased. IIC took up the investigation of the case from me at the spot, and I have not done any investigation in this case. It is not a fact that I had not gone to the spot and that the accused has been falsely implicated in this case. IIC seized the court hand.
Now, PW14 is the main IO.
Yes, my lord.
He is the IIC of Korangia police station.
Yes, my lord.
So he has stated about the registration of the case. Then you come to page number 68, second line. Page 68, second line.
Yes, my lord. I reached Chadai outpost. I examined the accused Nabakishore Naik at the outpost. I seized one Parshuram axe having blood stain. The length of the wooden handle was 32.5 inches. The circumference is 3 inches. The iron of the said Parshuram axe was 10 inches. I seized the said weapon on production by accused Nabakishore Naik and prepared seizure list. Exhibit 2 already marked is the seizure list. Exhibit 2 is my signature. In PW3, paragraph 3. I directed the staff to guard the court hand of the deceased, which was kept by Nabakishore Naik at the outpost till the inquest. I seized the wearing apparel of Nabakishore Naik at 5:40 a.m. on his production and prepared the seizure list, by seizure list. Exhibit 11 and Exhibit 11(1) is my signature on it. At 6:30 a.m., I again visited the spot and prepared the spot map. Exhibit 12 is the said spot map prepared by me. Exhibit 12(1) is my signature. I took the photograph of the accused, of the deceased at the spot. Exhibit 13 is the photograph of the deceased. At 7:30 a.m., I held inquest over the dead body of the deceased in presence of witnesses without the court hand and prepared inquest report by Exhibit 6 already marked. At 8:15 a.m. on this same day, I made inquest over the court hand of the deceased at Chadai outpost and prepared inquest report by the Exhibit 4 already marked, and Exhibit 4(2) is my signature. Then after 9 a.m., I came to the spot with the court hand and held inquest over the dead body of the deceased along with the court hand and prepared inquest report by the Exhibit 7 already marked, and Exhibit 7(2) is my signature. Then at 10:30 a.m., I sent the dead body for of the deceased along with the court hand, the weapon of offense through constable Bhimsen Naik by issuing dead body challan at Exhibit 14. Exhibit 14, 1 is the requisition for the post-mortem examination. 14.2 is my signature. I have examined the witnesses. At 1 p.m., I arrested the accused Nabha Kishore Naik. At 2:30 p.m. on 28/4/2011, I seized bloodstains, earth, and sample earth from the spot by its seizure list. Exhibit 3 already marked, and Exhibit 3.3 is my signature. At 4 p.m., I sent the accused Nabha Kishore Naik to SDH for medical examination. Exhibit 2.5.2 is the said requisition, and Exhibit 5.3 is my signature. At 7 p.m., I forwarded accused Nabha Kishore Naik to the court of SDJM, Karanjia. On 29/4/2011, at 1 p.m., I seized the command certificate issued to the Constable P.K. Sakhi and A.K. Parida, and a nail clipping of the accused Nabha Kishore Naik, preserved by Dr. Manjurani Singh, and his blood sample and accused sample of the accused by seizure list, Exhibit 15, and Exhibit 15.1 is my signature. Then at 1:30 p.m. on production by the Bhimsen Naik, I seized one white color ganji, one polyester lungi belonging to the deceased, including the blood samples of the deceased and command certificate of the Constable Bhimsen Naik by seizure list. Exhibit 16 and 16.1 is my signature. Then on 18/5/2011, I have received the post-mortem examination report
by Exhibit P
from Dr. Manas Ranjan Danpat by the Exhibit B already marked. Exhibit 8.
Exhibit 8.
And on 19/5/2011 at 10 a.m., I seized station diary of the Chadai Board outpost from 21/3/2011 to 27/4/2011 on production by ASI S. Giri of Chadai Board outpost by the seizure list. Exhibit 9 already marked, and Exhibit 9.3 is my signature. I left the station diary in Jimma of the said ASI by the Exhibit 10, and 10.2 is my signature. Then on 23/11, I sent the exhibits to RFSL Baleswar through SDJM Karanjia, of which Exhibit 17 is the office copy. Exhibit 18 is the chemical examination report in respect of the said exhibits. After completion of investigation, I placed charge sheet against the accused under Section 302 of IPC. PW8 Karthika Naik has stated before me that on 27/4/2011, he saw the accused carrying the court hand of the deceased, and that you are shouting, saying that he has finished the deceased. Material object is the Parsuram Farsa seized by me. Cross-examination by the defense. On 28/4/2011, at about 1 a.m., I reached at the spot. After registration of the case, I proceeded to the spot. Prior to the registration of the case, no station diary entry was made at the police station. I proceeded to the spot directly from Karanjia police station. After return from the spot to Chadai outpost, I examined the constable who was on duty at Chadai outpost. After returning from the spot to the Chadai outpost, I found the accused along with the court hand at the outpost. Constable Anil Kumar Sethi was present at the outpost from the arrival of the accused till I reached at the outpost. When I reached the spot, I found the dead body of the deceased. Sriram Naik, Vinod Naik, Jiban Giri, Tapasin Naik, we are there near the dead body. They are also the inquest witnesses. The house of the Prafula Naik, Sarkul Naik, Sudarshan Naik, and Sukadev Naik are there near the spot. I have not examined them, but I have examined another witnesses, Hariyar Naik, PW2, my lord, whose house is adjacent to the spot. the deceased was residing alone in his house. Chadebol outpost is half kilometer distance from the spot. The house are lying scattered in between the house of the deceased and the Chadebol outpost. There are so many ways to reach the Chadebol outpost from the spot. Paragraph 13. It is a fact that PW10 had not stated before me that his sister-in-law was having illicit relation with the accused. PW10 is the younger daughter-in-law who has alleged that there was illicit relation. I sent the weapon of offense in seal cover to the doctor. I had not collected the blood sample from the weapon of offense. It is not a fact that I had not properly investigated into the case and that the case is in no way involved in this case. Material object 1 was sent for chemical examination. It is not a fact that the material object 1 is not the weapon of offense in this case. It is not a fact that the weapon like is commonly available in the village household.
So these are the evidence.
Yes, madam.
So the as it appears, the first evidence is that you are found going on the road when one witness saw you with a caught hand.
Yes, madam.
Right?
Yes.
And you made extrajudicial confession that you have killed the deceased. Caught his hand.
Yes, madam.
So going with the caught hand, extrajudicial confession.
Yes, madam.
Then you are producing that caught hand along with the weapon of offense in the outpost.
Yes, madam.
That is Chadhi coal outpost, right?
Yes, madam.
And that was also seized, and also that axe was seized.
Yes.
So the axe, of course, in the chemical examination report indicates that there was no blood. Page 75 is the report.
Yes, madam. Yes, madam.
But some from that extrajudicial confession, or as it appears, that something has been uttered by the deceased to
Yes,
you. That evidence is deposed to by who? That
Before police constable PW6, madam.
PW6.
At page 52, madam.
I gave information. The accused also disclosed before us. So though this evidence before this witness constable has not been relied upon because of the factor that it is hit by section 25.
Yes, sir.
But it is stated that there you stated that since the accused, since the deceased told the appellant, Bohu Rakha, Bohu so and so, that means my daughter-in-law has been kept by you and you are having relationship with my daughter-in-law.
Yes, sir.
That is the reason perhaps he was, it appears that that was the basis of provocation.
Yes, sir.
And on account of such provocation, he caught the hand.
Yes, sir.
So if we accept this dying declaration part and your conduct in taking that caught hand to the police station and then producing it, and the weapon of offense is there, even though the weapon of offense, it is no blood was found, but the doctor has stated that it is that such type of injury is possible by this weapon, and that caught hand has also matches with the body that is. So a part of the hand has been cut, and due to excessive bleeding, the death has taken place. So what is your submission about the merit, number one? Number two, if we accept this case that this is the kind of provocation given to you and you have dealt a single blow on the hand, whether it would attract the ingredients of the offense under section 302 or some other offense.
At best, it will be under 304 part 1. Grave and sort provocation part is there, my lord. And also, PW5 also stated that after the death of her husband, she was living with her father.
No, there is, you are right that there is,
He only come
this
once.
is just an allegation has been made,
Yes, my lord.
even if, because the lady was staying in her father's house.
Yes, my lord.
And
She came to the village.
one witness has to stated, but it has been proved that he has not made any such statement that.
Yes,
so it is just an just a deceased might be suspecting or something like that.
Yes,
that is how he made aspersion against this appellant, and who is the none else than the brother-in-law
yes,
of that PW 5, and who was a widow, and in all probability there is chance of being enraged or might have created certain provocation. So this proposition which you are advancing, whether you have got any citations with you that somebody in this scenario, in this background, in this provocation, he caught the hand of a person. He has not caused any injury on any part of the body. So the death was caused due to excessive bleeding. So you are advancing an argument that it may not be a case under 302 but 304 part 1. Any citations to substantiate your submission?
I'll keep my lord.
You said that you are fully prepared. You come up. We thought that Mr. Das, we would need your assistance. That it is he was having a very dangerous weapon with him. He could have even caught the neck of the man and caught any other vital part, but he has just cutting the hand, single blow as it appears. He said the doctor, ଗୋଟେ blow ରେ ଆଉ background ଟା ଯଦି ଏଇଆ ହିଁ ହୁଏ ଯେ ତାକୁ deceased କହୁଛି ଯେ ମୋ ବୋହୂକୁ ତୁ ରଖିଛୁ ଏବଂ ବୋହୂ ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ତୋର ଖରାପ ସମ୍ପର୍କ ଅଛି, ଏଇଆ allegation ଆସୁଛି, whereas ବୋହୂର statement ହଉଛି ବୋହୂ ଯାଇକିନି ତା ବାପ ଘରେ ରହିଛି 5 ବର୍ଷ ହେଲାଣି ଏବଂ ସେ କେବଳ ଆସୁଛି ପ୍ରତ୍ୟେକ ମାସରେ ଥରେ widow pension ନବା ପାଇଁ. ତେଣୁ on the face of it, this allegation seems to be absurd allegation, and if that created the provocation and he gave one blow, then in such a background, in such a scenario, whether it would be a case under 302 or as he is advancing the argument that it may be a case under 304 part 1. How many years this man is in custody?
13 years.
13 years.
13 years, 4 months.
We can keep it tomorrow. Both of you search for the decision. Okay, if you are not prepared, just find out the decision. You can get it single blow on the hand due to excessive bleeding. Provocation is there. You can get decision of our High Court or decisions are also there. Okay. Manupatra dekhideବେ ମିଳିଯିବ direction. Yes.
Yes, that means he had gone with a weapon, knowing fully well that in case of any blow by that weapon, the person, the deceased is likely to be right, so likely to cause death.
Yes, ma'am.
By blow. So the intention is there, according to you, provocation, because of the provocation.
Yes, ma'am.
These two words which he has the uttered.
Yes,
if that is believed that really, and it is there is no substance to PW5 ହୁଏ ତ ସେ ବିଷୟରେ କହିଥିଲେ ବା ଅନ୍ୟ କୌଣସି ୱିଟନେସ୍ କହିଥିଲେ ଯେ ହଁ ତାଙ୍କର ତା ସାଙ୍ଗରେ ତାର ସମ୍ପର୍କ ଥିଲା, तारो से जो PW5 सांगरे ये रो
ଯୋଉଟା କହିଲେ ବି ସେଟା ତ ଇଏ
That is also
ଡକ୍ଟର ଯଦି ସେଟା କହିଲା
हाँ
that is not
सेटा
for the
फर्स्ट टाइम पूछी
Yes, madam. Yes.
पुलिस पाखरे से स्टेटमेंट नहीं बोली
Yes, madam.
प्रमाण है
Yes, madam.
तेणु फर्स्ट टाइम आसी नहीं पहुंची
PW6 ଟା କିଏ
PW6 is the police constable before whom she had
से जो आनी
confessed.
extra judicial
PW10 my lord short hand and deposit out and yes
At PW10, he has stated in the para 1,
PW10
madam, regarding the relationship matter.
That is contradictory. That is contradictory.
stated but they have not stated it for police
फिर आसिला पर आपण paragraph
that is
confront
confront करले not
प्रमाण करिले नि
हाँ जो आयो पकड़ कहे
आयु पर फर्स्ट टाइम आसी स्टेटमेंट देला ना तनु
and the sister-in-law herself has been examined
हाँ he has stated that he is staying with his father in the
ये होची accused होची PW5 रो दियर हला तो PW5 रो ससुर
दियर हो माने 150 हो हां काना याकू 45 वर्ष PW5 पे
अच्छा अच्छा ठीक है जी 150 माने ब्रदर इन लॉ कहिची ब्रदर इन लॉ ठीक है जी 150 रो संगे माने तू मो बहु संगे खराब संपर्क रखिछु एई टाइप रो एलिगेशन आनीची तेणु तार रिएक्शन जणे कु टाइप रो करिवो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन पर्सन टू पर्सन आउ तेणु एमाने ट्राइबल पीपुल गुडा तांकर रिएक्शन हुए तो हाँ ये तो अलगा टाइप रो समान ही करंती बहुत शॉर्ट टेम्पर मध्य समान
that might have triggered immediately
immediately taken action
जो रिस्ट्रेन आमे जो चेक आमे जो अन्य ये रे देखुछु अन्य ये रे जो माने एजुकेटेड लोक बा ये सेटा हुए तो मे नॉट बी सेटा तेणु ए जिनस टाकू से एक्सेप्शन नहीं कि रागी जाई गोटे मार दी
they are more aggressive
हाँ हाँ it depends upon who सोसाइटी को आपण बिलोंग करछंती आपणकर बैकग्राउंड कोन आपण किए ताकू इग्नोर कर दबो किए हुए तो कम रिएक्ट करिवो किए हुए तो बेसी प्रोवोकेशन है जो इट डिपेंड्स अपॉन
attitude and character of the person
ट्राइबल एरिया रो केस टा तो ए लाइट रे देखम तो डिसीजन हमें टेस्ट ऑफ डिसीजन तो
day after tomorrow. What?
Yes, Mr.
Day after tomorrow. In the meantime, I will come.
ठीक अछि एटा ये रहिला माने वी आर नॉट पासिंग एनी ऑर्डर इट कैन बी अ मार्क रखिता फॉर दिन डाक्यू and yes any other matter Mr. Da 56 okay which matter
56 56 I filed application for bail in custody for about last 12 years
and it a hearing chal
hearing bail order पड़िछि bail
bail आपण कहले कि ऑर्डर भीतर नहीं आसना आपण रेडी छन जदी हियरिंग कर दवा नचे जदी
पेपर बुक ता
मूव कर जदी ऑर्डर मैटर आसीबो
पेपर बुक ता नहीं मतलब मैं कंसीडर bail for a month
56
again 56
ସେମାନେ ଆସିବେ ନା ସେ କଣ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ନେବେ ଆପଣ କେତେ ବର୍ଷ ହେଲାଣି ରହିଲେଣି
रिपोर्ट भी आसी आଜ୍ଞା
କଷ୍ଟଡି ସାର୍ଟିଫିକେଟ ଆସିଛି
ଆସିଛି ଆଜ୍ଞା 12 ବର୍ଷ ରହିଲୁ
ତାର ସିଏ ଆସିଛି ମିଷ୍ଟର ଦାସ ଦେଖିଲେ
56
ସେଟା ନିୟସ ଏଟା ସେ ଯୋଉ ଚାହୁଁଛନ୍ତି we can put it in the orders in the next week in the meantime you get এটা নিয়স bill আগু রিজেক্ট ହେଇନି ତ
ନାଇଁ ଆଜ୍ଞା
এটা হচ্ছে আইটেম এগুলা এতে জনে কাউন্সিল কোন না কোন আসছি
ଆଗକୁ ଥିଲା ଲାଷ୍ଟଲି
ନା ଏ ସିଙ୍ଗଲ appellant
ସିଙ୍ଗଲ ତ
you CRL 698 has been filed by only Kunna alias
ଆଜ୍ଞା ଆଜ୍ଞା only one person
so since you are there you and your associates names will there others name will not be reflected item number 56 like to CRL number 698 of 2014 तापर लिखंतु IA number 41 of 2021 this is an application for bail land counsel for the petitioner submitted that the petitioner is in judicial custody for more than 13 years
12 ବର୍ଷ
more than 12 years
31/8/2022 about 12 years
about 12 years and stop and he the land counsel and the custody certificate is also available on record stop Land Council for the state submits that the matter may be taken up next week in order to enable him to obtain criminal antecedent, if any, against the petitioner. Mr. Das, we are keeping it on 8th. Who thanar basibo? Okay. Place this matter on 8th under the heading of orders kar diyo. Hala? Yes. Any other matter?
59 my lord. Present petitioner is there. We have filed the power my lord on behalf of Surjakant Dwivedi my lord. That may be accepted. My lord.
Appellant number 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
How many appellants are there?
2 appellants. Both are ladies my
lord.
Lochana Malli.
Molly my lord.
Appeal memo ta tiye likhe na. हाँ, 59 पता तुझे. Appeal memo, हाँ, ठीक. There are 2 appellants. So now Mr. Dwivedi is appearing for both of them. So what do you want?
Let it come Manu Captor for hearing of the bail my lord. This case is pending for the bail my lord.
Okay. They were earlier on bail during trial or they were in judicial
Custody my lord. Custody.
How many years they are in custody actually?
Yes.
Final from the
13 my lord. 31/5/2013.
Yes, yes. Final. Yes, you are right. 31/5/2013. Both are there. Okay. And you have been not released on bail during the trial period, right?
Right.
Appellant was produced, accused, produced. Okay. 2013 ମାନେ 11 ବର୍ଷ ହେଇଗଲା. So he wants it to be taken up under the heading of orders. So let it come in we commencing from 15th. You want
15,
it on 15? CM again. Ladies would have देखो मौजूद है. दुटा को ladies होती हैं. देखो याद है इस केस नंबर ये जो बेल पिटिशन टा फाइल कर जंदी both appellants पे फाइल कर जंदी. This case number 1722 of 2016. अच्छा ता पूर्व लिखी जांदू CRLA number 208 of 2016. Period the prisoner's petition at flag A so also for appellant number 1 so also at flag G filed by submitted by appellant number in which request has been made for engagement of Mr. Surjakant Dwivedi as their advocates. Mr. Dwivedi has Vinama file kar diye already filed Vinama for the appellants. The Vinama is accepted. The names of other counsel except Mr. Surjakant Dwivedi and his associate shall not be reflected in the cause list henceforth. Stop. Then Niyasan to Miss Case number 1722 of 2016. The Learning Council for the petitioners submitted that the petitioners are 2 ladies and they have remained in custody since judicial custody since 31/5/2013. And the matter may be taken also in the week commencing from 15th so that we'll move the application for bail. The Land Council for the state shall produce the custody certificate. So also the obtain instruction regarding criminal antecedent, if any, against the petitioner. से custody certificate नहीं आसंदु Mr. Das. काले से जो से कोविड पीरियड रे छड़ा होतला तो काले छड़ा आइतिवो कोन आइतिवो देखिए. So it will come on 15th, huh? 15 months. So any other learning council ready for hearing? Mr. Das. Raju. Share the name of Mr. Gopal Krishna Jena and Mr. Suresh Jena shall not be reflected in the cause based transfer. Clear? Yes.
I also informed the Santosh Kumar Nanda also yesterday.
कौन क्या
The paper book may be supplied to us.
Where is Mr. Nanda?
Mr. Nanda is on his legs today, Your Lordship.
Paper book टा सी receive करिवे ना अपन तंकर associate ना कौन but he has to receive it. You see, he has been engaged. He has to put his signature on our order sheet. That would be a documentary proof that it has been served on Mr. Nanda. So ask him during the lunch hour also. He may come, receive the paper book from the court master, and get himself prepared so that we can take up next week.
Yes,
Okay.
Your Lordship.
Ask your counsel senior to come and receive.
Yes, Your Lordship.
So दास मैं कहती आपन दीटा केस हियरिंग रेडी कर रखी है आपन ए जो